Hello, it's Kay from Mud Souls Pottery, coming to you from Margate. A little chilly today, been raining and raining and raining all of 2026 it seems. My dogs are not impressed. Anyway, more time for pottery I suppose, apart from going to work. So, coming to you with the results of my first glaze load of 2026. Bit of a mixed bag. I have done some test tubes. Bit of a new idea. I mean, I've got quite a few test tiles and I find, well, where do you store them? What do you do with them? I wanted to do them obviously upright, and rather than having individual ones for each combo and either displaying them or keeping them in a box, I thought I would make these little tubes. The idea was to make little vases, but the bottom, they dried out a bit too quickly, so I had to make sure the bottom stayed on, so I didn't cut the excess off. I just upturned them and I thought, well, they've got their own little built-in drip tray. So here we go. I'm just going to show you a couple, because I will put the results on the end. A couple that I thought came out really well. And this one is a new glaze to me. Blue Surf over Winterwood. I thought that was quite nice, with the shiny at the top and the matte at the bottom. Actually, both new glazes to me. I haven't played with my Winterwood very much. So yeah, I quite like that. And I thought I'd put a bit of texture in the middle to show how it breaks over the texture. Anyway, that's that one. And then the other one I wanted to show was a combination I've been wanting to try for a while, but I haven't long had frosted lemon, to be honest. Had a bit of a glaze splurge lately, like a lot of us. You know who you are. Anyway, this is frosted lemon with night moth over the top. Now, I do like night moth, and obviously I appreciate it's a bit dark and petri dish for a lot of people, but when you put it over frosted lemon, it really does look like Van Gogh's Starry Night to me. So yeah, I shall be making use of that. Yeah. Really nice. And these are everything. I've got a couple of items on my chocolate speckle, Sibelco chocolate speckle clay, but most of it is just on my Studio Buff. And of course, glazes do come out a little differently on the Studio Buff, but I do prefer the end colour of it rather than, I put my teeth in this morning too. You wouldn't believe it, would you? I prefer how they come out on the buff clay rather than white clay. Anyway, that's that one. Right, let's go on to the actual makes now. I will get my lunar moths as I want them. These, I actually used some glaze that I had in my ceramic palette that I've got. They're a little dark for me. I've got a Pasla light green to try, so I may try that next. I mean, they're okay, they're pretty. Obviously on the camera they don't look quite as nice. I don't think the zinc free clear likes the engobe. Next time I'm going to use snow for the moon. I was out of snow, I've got some now, so that's what I shall be using next time rather than messing about with the engobe. There we go. And then I did one black one. I'm pretty sure I used Tuxedo on the back of that. She says she's got a book right by the side of her. Yeah, it's there somewhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, I tell a lie, it's the black engobe, because I put it on the back. So the zinc free clear wax the black envelope? Well, I don't know. Anyway, the next make is talk amongst yourselves. My toadstool vases, new make for me. I've had a lot of people liking my toadstool trinket dishes, so I thought, right, what else can I make? So I thought I would make like little mummy vases, but toadstool shaped, for those of us that are fans of toadstools. Right, so I've got, this one is Mardi Gras, new jungle gem to me. Inside, as you can see, it's the Sibelco chocolate speckle clay, and on the outside, on the gills, is alabaster. It works quite well. I didn't get a couple of little flowers to show you the effect, but I think you can appreciate what it's going to look like. So that's that one. And then we have this one. Inside is Go Iris, another new one to me. Like I say, straight on the piece, don't do a test K. Outside is, hang on, that's the other one, macadamia. A little bit more colour to that. I don't know which one I prefer, macadamia or alabaster. They both work. And this one, last one, alabaster on the outside again. I love the little, I don't actually, it's obviously the reaction of the glaze, isn't it, with the clay. This one is frosted berries. This one I had tried before. But yeah, I think they all work. I think I might carry on using jungle gems for my trinket dishes and the little mummy vases if they do well. Okay, next we have, I had my 2 garden vases that I made and they sold really quickly on Etsy. This one has turned out a little differently. You can't actually see much colour in it. You can actually on the camera. It's very subtle. And this one I left the join showing. Yeah. Nice. Again, the chocolate speckle clay, and this one has got, actually I did it with this one as well, Flux Blossom. I only put 2 coats on, which was good. It was a disaster coming up. And then I used a natural sea sponge to tortoise. Sorry, I just had to, it just made me laugh. Yeah, I used a sea sponge to put the colour on. And we have seaweed, Norse blue, textured turquoise, lavender mist, iron luster and iron yellow. Like I say, you can see them more close up. Anyway, looks lovely with flowers inside. Right, now for the disaster. And I had just got new kiln shelves, kiln washed them, and look. I should know by now, but it happens to all of us, doesn't it? My mistake was to put 3 coats of Flux Blossom. Why, I don't know. Just got a bit carried away. Wanted the drips. I didn't want that much drip. And of course this clay can tend, I thought I'd sanded the bottom, but can tend to stick because of the speckles. So yeah, still learning. But the butterflies was a bit of a no-no on this as well. To be honest, the whole cup sort of, it was going to be a thumb cup, but it dried before, and I just thought, right, I'll just use it for for testing. Yeah, okay. It looks lovely inside, and it does look nice on this clay if you don't use too much of it anyway. Yeah, not really much I can do with that apart from just, it's not that sharp actually, just grind it down. I can use it for pen pot or something. Yeah, now, next disaster. I really wanted matte black. What do I show you first? Now, the transfer on this didn't come out that well anyway, but I thought, oh well, I'll just use it as a test to test the matte black. It's gone like, is it magma? Okay, I did put the matte black all over. Probably not the best decision, but like I say, we get carried away, don't we? Which is quite an unusual effect with the copper float. Another new glaze to me over the matte black, so that is actually quite a nice effect, depending obviously on your taste. But yeah, who needs to buy magma clay? Maybe it just doesn't like the buff. That's the only thing I can think of, because every piece I've used it on has gone the same. That's scary. So yeah, as you know, I find mugs a bit boring to make, but I understand. People like mugs, they're good sellers. And when you mess one up, it's, yeah. But test, test, test. Okay. I will just show you, this is another one of the test tubes that I did with matte black, and yeah, it's gone the same. So obviously it does not like my studio buff clay or the temperature, but I just went up to 1220. Oh goodness, 10-minute hold. Yeah, strange. I've done nothing unusual. I might as well just show you this one as well. It's a bit of a shame. It's come out the same on the edge. The passion flower looks lovely in the middle, so it definitely does look good over matte black if you don't get the surface of the burnt moon as a result. I thought these were quite cute. I know they're small. I should, it was a test to do some bigger ones, actually. And there we go, little, tiny little, I suppose they're ring dishes, aren't they, for by the side of your sink to take your rings off. I mean, doing pottery, I never have my other rings on anyway at the moment. It's only going to go out anywhere. Right, yeah, anyway. Right, next mugs, yeah. What is it, cases? Test, test, test. Now I've done this combo before. It is Enchanted Forest with Cinnabar over the top. But obviously I did not. It's gone a bit pinky. Needed a bit more Cinnabar over the top, I think. I mean, it's okay. It's lovely inside. I don't think I'll reglaze this one. I'll just take a chance and see. And it's the Magician. This one, however, Wheel of Fortune, it is mint spec as a band in the middle with stoned denim underneath. Now you think I would have realised the times people have said stone denim needs thick coats, 3 coats to get blue. I got the brown green, which I don't mind the green, but it's a bit too brown, isn't it? It looks like seaweed. I mean, you know, it had promise. I think this one, I might as well put some more stone denim over the top. I think it's quite a stable glaze. If someone could let me know. But yeah, I mean, they're very basic. They're just meant to be like little tea mugs, tea and taro. So yeah, I think I might as well refire that one. We'll see. Okay. Next I have now, when you look on the Mako site and you see all the combos and you think, oh yeah, I'll try that. You never know how it's going to turn out. That's why I think these little dishes are quite good to test things on, rather than, you know, a great big bowl. You never know how it's going to turn out. This is black timber with purple aster. And I think, let me just double check that I've got that right. Black timber 2, purple aster 2. And obviously this is on my buff clay. I just put terracotta engobe on the back. Did I put it? No, I did put terracotta engobe on the top as well. So it is nice and smooth. It's just got obviously the crystals from the purple aster, which is a glaze I do like, and I've just got a full bottle, to be honest. Yeah, I really like that. I could see that on a big bowl when I do some bigger pieces. Anyway, yeah. Right, next are these were inspired by the lovely Therese over in Sweden, who is opening up her shop. So exciting. I can't remember, obviously it's something in the northern Scandinavian, I would, oh yeah, I know, sweet history about doing the checkered hearts. She did say about doing them as projects at school, I think. And I like the effect of the checker. I like checkerboard pattern anyway. But I thought, let's add some jungle gems with them. Because I like the contrast of the bright colour and the like sort of, well, I know cheetah's ink spots isn't, or is it animal print type? But I thought they went really well. I did put my Pasla, which is the first time I've used those as well, in the carving and wiped it back, but it seems to have disappeared, I think. Oh, you can see a little bit, but it's not great. Anyway, it's all a big experiment, isn't it? But they do look pretty, I think. Oh, that's mulberry. And I did put 3 coats. Could it have done with one more? I don't know. And then Snapdragon's got 3. It might be just that it's covered up the underglaze, excuse me. Yeah. Okay, then my Valentine make. A little bit late. Let me get them the right way around. So it's just my little simple dishes again, trinket dishes. And instead of your usual heart shape, I went for an anatomically correct heart in the dish. I think they look really good. The cutter is actually from Bakerology, which I got from Amazon. So yeah, they're quite fiddly, the cutters. Obviously the clay has to be the right dryness, and use lots of cornstarch, otherwise they stick and stick. Anyway, we have got Autumn Purple from Spectrum on the heart, and speckled plum. Let me just double check, is this, yeah, speckled plum around the outside. I just want it to be quite so blend in rather than being a stark heart in the dish. I might try that next time. And I have got brick red engobe on the back. I think it's the first time using that. I've only got the sample pot. Yeah, I think they're quite nice. So you can actually give your real heart to someone next year. And the other one is the heart is Sangria, also from Spectrum, And on the outside I put Cordovan, which is a strange glaze. Obviously it's red, but then obviously on that, did I put brick red on Gobe on the top as well? No, just on the back, so it's just on my buff clay. Yeah. Red again. I like them. I know they wouldn't be to everybody's taste, but obviously being a nurse, yeah. I'm not perhaps as squeamish as some. Yeah. Okay. Where have we got to? I've already shown you that one. Oh, I have a little cross dish. A little sweetie. So this is speckled plum with rose quartz and amaryllis. Just on the buff clay. I like that I've got a bit of the, what is it, variation in the clay. I'm sure I wedged it. I don't always wedge it. Depends whether I fancy a workout or not. Anyway, oh, it's quite pretty. It needs to be on a bigger one. Yep. Okay. And I think this is, yep. I got a little, it's not a cutter, is it? Oh, sorry, my brain's gone. I should have got it out to show you. It's got like a heart rope pattern on it. And it's showing up quite well under the autumn purple. It's only a small, about so big. So ideal for doing little pieces really. But you could put it on a mug. Okay, I've missed the boat for this year, but maybe for next year. Then again, you can have hearts all year, can't you? Especially with Mother's Day coming up. Right. Yeah. Right, now. Same again. This is, and you can just about see it, so it's so shiny, which I suppose isn't a bad thing. This is actually olive float. And because it's on my buff clay, yeah, it's quite dark. Looks like a murky, oh, you can see it there, look. Oh, yeah, you can see the olive speckles or whatever you want to call them there. And on the back of this one, I did iron wash, wiped back, and it's got my Labrador pattern on it, and my little stamp. Yeah, I'll probably reglaze that one too, see what happens. And then, yeah, what was it I was saying? Test. This one is also iron wash on the back, wiped back, not very well, but still. And I put, I think I saw the combo somewhere. Forgive me if it's yours and I can't remember. It's Norse Blue in the middle and Muddy Waters on the outside. Another new glaze to me. I suppose it's good to test things on small items. So I appreciate it is a mostly matte glaze, isn't it? Apart from the crystals, is it? I know Lindy Lou uses it a lot. I'm glad I didn't do this on a huge piece. But it's got promise. Maybe it just needs more coats. Yeah. Anyway. And then, yeah, finally sandstone. Yeah, it's a strange one. I think it looks lovely in combination with things. This one has got manganese wash on the back, Labrador print again, and I just wanted to test the sandstone, which is very nice. Right, we're getting to the end. Last but not least, yep, and a little bit late, but then once a fan, always a fan. My Demogorgons. Now I did one of each, put one of each through, and one is manganese wash. actually, I'm pretty sure that's the manganese wash with the stroke and coat on the head. This one is iron wash with, same again, stroke and coat on the head. And this one I did ironstone, wiped back. And I put one of the engobes, brick red engobe again on the back. Sorry for the noise. I think they're very cute. I've yet to, the heads are being fired at us. The heads are being fired at the moment. I just put them in the bisque kiln, to be honest, to see what occurs. Yeah. There we go. Right, and that's it. I will put pictures on the end. I've already taken them and labelled them. So, yeah, I know they're only small pieces, but I think that's me. I like fiddling with small things. That sounds great, doesn't it? But yeah, my test tiles, I've got 8 test tubes altogether, so that obviously took up quite a lot of room in the kiln. And I'd be interested to see what you think of some of the combinations on those. If you leave me a comment, that'd be great. Yeah. Like, subscribe if you haven't already, it would be wonderful. I know I don't post very much, so yeah, I need to get my well, I don't need to, you know, this is mostly my hobby, a little sideline, you know, I work as well, so yeah, it would be great to get more subscribers. I love the interaction with the comments, and it's a lovely community. So if you are just getting into pottery, you know, leave us a comment, let me know your channel, and I will pay you a visit as well. But yeah, until the next time, no mad dogs today, they're asleep in the other room. But yeah, I hope you can't hear the kids too much. Well, one of them. I think the other one's still asleep because it's half term here. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. Speak to you again soon. Bye for now.